What's up, you guys? Good morning. I literally just woke up. I would say like 45 minutes ago. I'm just putting up my hair. I woke up about 45 minutes ago. And now I'm gonna do my morning skincare, and I figured let's film a skincare routine. I'm actually gonna be doing morning and night. I did that last time. I like to film a skincare routine every once in a while whenever there's an update, because obviously I want to update you guys on new products that I'm loving. It's time for an updated one. And in my last one, I did morning and night because I feel like that's just better, like in one video. That way you guys can see like my entire skincare routine, morning and night, the full thing in one video. So here we are. So it's morning time. I did tan last night, so you guys might see a little bit on my face. I normally don't tan my face because I personally find that it clogs my pores. I actually realized when I got a facial, the nurse that gave me a facial, she was like, you have very vulnerable pores. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, like they open very easily. Like normally she had to like squeeze people's pores to get things out, and mine were just very open and vulnerable. So she's like, that's probably why you experience a lot of clogged pores. So my skin issues, if you guys are new to my channel and you don't watch, my skin, I have combo to oily, and I'm pretty much oily skin, but if I don't hydrate my skin, then it can get a little bit dry in certain areas. My skin issues is 100%. I do have some rosacea. I also get something I believe is pronounced Mila or Mila. I know it's M-I-L-A. It's pretty much just like hard. It looks like whiteheads, but they're not poppable. Anyways, I get that, and clogged pores. I always have crazy clogged pores. So I've kind of developed my skincare routine based around that. The first thing I'm going to do is cleanse my face. Of course, I do quickly want to mention that this video is actually in partnership with FOREO. So this specific little guy is actually the FOREO Luna Mini 2, and I'm so excited that they reached out to me because I've always had my eye on this and I've always wanted to try it. So when they reached out to me, I was like, yes, I definitely want to test it out. So I have been testing this out for the past few weeks, and I love this. This is everything I've wanted in a cleansing tool, like seriously. I've tried other cleansing brushes, but they're always so harsh that I can't use them often. I have to use them like once or twice a week. With this bad boy, I can use this as a skincare tool every single day, morning and night. Now, I just told you guys that I have really vulnerable pores, so I feel like my pores are always clogged, so I can't just use my hands. I feel like when you just use your hands, you're not really getting in there. So I love all the little ridges that are on this little guy. It really helps to get into my pores, cleanse them. It also pulsates, so that's really good because again, it helps to really get in those pores and clean everything out. Also, what I really love is if you guys work out like me, one thing that's super important about my skincare routine. One thing is drinking water. I drink a lot of water. A lot of you guys are like, how is your skin so like clear and glowy? I drink a lot of water just naturally. Like I love water, so I end up drinking usually around 4 liters a day. But the second thing is make sure if you guys work out like I do, wash your face with something like this every single time after your workout. It's not enough to just cleanse your face. Make sure you're following up with this and exfoliating because your skin really gets clogged from sweating from your workout. This is really gonna help you maintain healthy skin after your workouts as well. Okay, so now I'm just gonna press the button in the middle and turn it on and just start working it into my skin. I typically will start at my T-zone. Also, the cleanser that I used is the Purity Cleanser. I have been using this for years. Again, you can use that curve to really get on the sides of your nose, even in that little. I've also been doing this new rule where I wash my face or cleanse my face for 60 seconds minimum. You just don't give your skin enough time to get cleansed if you're just washing it for like 10-15 seconds. Now that my face is cleansed, I'm of course going to go into the products that I use. So this is kind of a new product that I've added into my skincare routine. This is the Drunk Elephant. You guys are going to see a lot of Drunk Elephant in this video because I love Drunk Elephant. So this is the C Firma Day Serum. So good. So I'm going to go ahead and do usually 2 pumps of that. Oh my god, it's falling. And I will just pat this onto my skin. Okay, so next in my skincare routine would usually be a sunscreen. This, I hate to admit, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it, but this is a little bit of a new introduction into my skincare routine because I was never so serious about it. Like, I would always fall off. I would use sunscreen here and there, and I just wasn't serious about it. But honestly, I'm turning 25 this year, and I need to get serious about it. The thing with me is when I'm committed to something and I put my mind to it, I will do it all the way. And I have put it in my mind that I need to really use sunscreen every single day that I'm going out. But I'm not going out today. I'm literally filming and editing all day. So I'm gonna be stuck in the house all day. So I don't need sunscreen. But I really love this one. This is the Glossier Invisible Shield. This is 100% invisible. This is 35 SPF, which this is good for the winter, but I've talked to a couple different like skincare experts and dermatologists, everyone like that I've seen recommends 50 plus in the summer. So I'm gonna have to find one that's 50 plus that I like. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, but so far I have been using the Glossier and I do really like it. So here's my moisturizer. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. Yes, you heard it, a sleeping mask. And I just take a nice gulp of that and apply that all over as my moisturizer. So this is a sleeping mask, meaning it is a nighttime moisturizer. However, I use it in the morning, and I'll tell you guys why. Because I just love the way this makes my skin look and feel throughout the day. You can definitely use it at night. For during the day, I like something super hydrating that's gonna make me look alive, plumped, and glowy, but not greasy, because I have oily skin. So something like that, and so just basically something super hydrating. Which I find is this mask. It makes my skin so hydrated. Like, my skin just looks so alive and fresh and young and just good. I love this stuff, and yeah, it looks amazing under makeup. So instead of sleeping in it, I live in it throughout the day. It's okay. So actually I'm gonna take a little bit more of that and also put it on the neck. Also, this spreads really easy, so you don't have to worry about being all like, oh my god, only lift up. Like, you literally don't have to do that. Like, it spreads so evenly and like easily that I don't know if you can see, but I'm literally not even pulling my skin. Like, it just spreads very easily, so you don't have to worry about that. So for eye cream, I've actually been using this one. I'm almost all out. This is the CeraVe eye repair cream. I really like it. It feels really hydrating. The thing with eye creams is I never know if they're really working. Like, am I the only one? I feel like you would really need to take before and after photos to really tell. But I really love the easy application of that one. It's just a little squeezy tube. And I also love the formula. It feels good and it looks good under makeup. It's hydrating. So, I mean, it's good for me. All right, that is pretty much it, you guys. I'm good to go. I am gonna start doing my makeup for the day. I'm actually filming a video after this. I'm filming my drugstore haul, so I'm gonna go get glam. And yeah, that was like a really simple little morning. I like to keep my morning routine simple, okay? Because your girl does not have time to be going crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, get glam, do my makeup, and I will see you guys in the evening or late afternoon once I am all glammed and I need to take all of that off. So I just finished glamming and filming my video, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove all this makeup, even though I really don't want to take it off because it looks fire right now, but I'm gonna take it off for you guys. I think I'm actually gonna get dressed into my robe. Okay, so I'm in my robe now. I feel a lot more comfortable. So one of the first things I do is take off my lashes, and I literally just rip them off. Ooh, and it just feels so good. It feels like a weight has been lifted off my eyelashes, even though these are super light lashes. So I'm just gonna put them there for now. Second thing I will do is if I have any body makeup, I will start removing that first. That way it doesn't get on like my house clothes, like my pajamas or my house clothes or my bed sheets and stuff. So I'm actually going to use this micellar water. This is from CeraVe. This is the first time I'm even using this. I'm going to have to open this up. So the normally what I use is the Bioderma. That's my favorite. I also really love the Garnier, but I ran out of those. So I'm just testing this one out that I bought at the drugstore. So what I'm going to do is open this up, because I actually put on a lot of bronzer and like shimmer lotion on my chest while I was filming the video for the makeup look that I did. So I'm just gonna remove that first. As you can see, there's lots of bronzer on my chest. And then while I'm at it, I'll usually just start removing the makeup off my neck as well. Okay, and then the second thing that I will do is start removing my makeup. So I don't use traditional makeup wipes. I have not used traditional makeup wipes in forever. These are actually, I believe they're by Olay. Yeah, I'm gonna link the right ones below, okay? But these are cleansing cloths. So all you do is you wet them underneath the water and they get super like soapy, and they remove all of your makeup. These are really, really good. The other side is kind of exfoliating because it's a little bit rougher. So I just really love these. I've been using these for like 2 years now. I haven't used a traditional makeup wipe in forever. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet this and start removing my makeup. I'm gonna wet it with hot water though. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and use this cloth to remove all my makeup. Normally, to be honest with you, I only need one cloth to remove my entire face. So I'll always make sure to get the ears, behind the ears, and then all the way up into the hairline. And then I'll just pass by my eyeshadow, and then what I do now is I take the cloth and I drain it. Just so that there isn't any extra water, because it'll get in my eye and it'll sting. So now that the cloth is like kind of dryish, it's still damp, I will take my lashes and just pinch it. I'm not moving the skin of my lid, nothing. I'll just take the lashes, pinch it, and just lightly rub the lashes in between two of my fingers like this. And this is how I always remove mascara. And then that's pretty much it. The last thing I will kind of do is I'll take it, wrap it around my finger like this, and just close my eye on it. This will just remove any like mascara that's right at that root. So now what I'm gonna do is use that same micellar water with a cotton pad. So as you guys can see, lots of makeup removal steps, and that's just because we want to make sure that like there's no makeup left in your skin, because that's when you get tons of pimples and clogged pores and just none of all that fun stuff. As you can see, on half of my face there was already a bunch of makeup still left over. So now we're gonna bring back the FOREO Luna Mini 2, this beautiful tool that helps me so much. I'm gonna go ahead and use it again at night as well, because it's not abrasive, it's not, gonna damage your skin. It's only gonna make it smoother, make it healthier, and make it cleaner and more cleansed. So I love that it's not abrasive, because if it's abrasive, I feel like you have to be so finicky and you have to worry about using it too much. You don't have to be finicky with this. So I'm actually switching cleansers for the nighttime. This is something I've done recently. You guys know normally I will always use my Philosophy one, but Derma E actually sent this over to me in a PR box, and I've actually really been liking it. This is the Acne Deep Pore Cleansing Wash. I know I don't have acne, but because I have really vulnerable pores and they get clogged really easily, it's good for me to use a ingredient that's called salicylic acid that really does help clean out my pores. So that's why I do use it. This is also 100% vegan, which is really cool. So this also has tea tree oil in it, which makes it smell really strong. All right, so I just wet my face. I'm gonna put one pump of that is good. This is kind of like a gel. I also don't find that it dries out my skin, which is good, because I know a lot of acne washes or anything with salicylic acid dries out your skin, but I haven't noticed that with this one, so I actually really like it. But yeah, the tea tree oil does make it smell really strong. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but other than that, I do like this cleanser a lot. I'm gonna wash my face off soon, but I forgot to mention to you guys how easy this is to clean. All you gotta do is rinse it, and it's not like, this is so sanitary because you're not gonna get any bacteria stuck in any brushes. Like, that's the difference when you use brushes. Sometimes bacteria can get stuck. This is so sanitary to use. So I almost forgot, but I really wanted to exfoliate today and show you guys what I use to exfoliate. So this is the NXN Glow Remedy Powder to Foam Exfoliator. This is actually a really good brand. I love their skincare products. So let me just take a little bit out. And one thing I've really been doing, this has really been helping my blackheads, is exfoliating my nose quite often. I usually will exfoliate, like, I would say 4 times a week, 3 times a week. So one thing I usually always have to do is take a Q-tip and clean the inner corner of my eye, because there's always like mascara, built up there. Another thing I wanted to mention to you guys about the FOREO is I have noticed such an improvement on my blackheads ever since using that, because I find it really penetrates and really gets that in there. Honestly, if you're like me and you struggle from having a lot of blackheads on your nose, you just have to pay extra attention to your skincare routine and do certain things that'll help it. I find using the acne wash really helps, and also just using something and really penetrating in there and then exfoliating your nose really helps to get a clear nose with no blackheads. Well, minimal blackheads. Okay, so moving on to creams and products. So I'm going to be using the TLC by Drunk Elephant Glycolic Night Serum. You guys, if you watch my channel, you're not a stranger to this. I have been using this for forever now. I'm religious about it. This helps my skin so much. It really helps to improve the texture of my skin. I told you guys earlier in the video that I struggle with having a little bit of Mila, I think that's how it's pronounced, on my face. Ever since I used this product, it really keeps that to a minimal. I used to have a ton of them all over the bottom of my jaw, like these hard whiteheads. It really has helped improve the texture of my skin, and my skin is so smooth now. So this is actually a new product that I've just recently introduced into my skincare routine. This is the Drunk Elephant Retinol Cream. So I'm just gonna take about a pea-sized amount of that and just apply that all over. And I'm gonna avoid the eye area with this one. That's just what the packaging says, so I kind of just follow what the packaging says. And I am gonna put a little bit of that on my neck. Again, glides on really easily, so you can see I'm not pulling my skin at all. It just glides easily. So the next product I'm going to use is this eye cream from Drunk Elephant. I actually really like this one. This is the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. It is super hydrating. I really like how it feels. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but I like that about it because, and that's why I like to use it at night. You can use this in the morning as well, especially if you have really dry eyes, but I love this especially at night because it just soaks in there overnight, and when I wake up in the morning, I feel like my eyes are plump and alive. And I just realized that I still have swatches on my hand from the drugstore haul I just did. Okay, so my last little trick, I'm actually glad that this happened in a way. I'm actually getting a pimple right somewhere here, if you guys can see. So what I'm gonna actually do, this is how I always handle pimples, is I always put tea tree oil on. This is from FOREO. You guys can actually get 20% off if you purchase on their site. I'll leave my coupon code down below. I think it's just Amy. But yeah, tea tree oil is amazing for pimples. As soon as I apply tea tree oil, I'm telling you, you don't wanna double dip, by the way. Like, you never want to double dip with this because you can, like, you know, transfer the bacteria on there. So I'm just going to pat some on the pimple, and that's it. Let it sit there, and that's that. So another thing that I will do is I just put a little bit more of the tea tree oil on my fingers, and I am just going to thinly spread it out on my nose. It smells really strong and really bad, but tea tree oil is amazing for pimples because it's naturally antibacterial, so it's really gonna clean out those pores. I swear by it for pimples. Every time I use tea tree oil on my pimples, it's gone the next day. All right, last step is some oil for my lips. All right, and then that is it, you guys. I am all fresh and clean. I love wearing makeup and being glam. But there's just nothing like being fresh-faced and just feeling so fresh and so clean. So that is pretty much it for my skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Again, I'm really happy that I did morning and night in one video so that you guys can get to see the entire full routine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah. Let's give you guys a little close-up here.